Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I want to tell you a story, a true story. It is a story about a very bad morning, a lot of stress, and a trip to London. Let's start from the beginning.
It is Friday morning. The time is exactly 7:15 a.m. I am in my bed, sleeping beautifully. Suddenly, my eyes open. I look at my phone. Oh no. Oh no. My alarm clock didn't ring. It is 7:15 and my train to London leaves from the station at exactly 8 a.m. I have only 45 minutes. I jump out of bed. I don't wash my face. I don't brush my teeth. I don't drink my favorite morning coffee. I just throw some clothes into my suitcase. My passport? Yes, it is in my bag. My phone charger? Yes. My train ticket? I bought it online yesterday, so it is on my phone. Good. I run out of my house. The weather in Dublin is terrible today. It is raining and the wind is very strong. I stand on the street and I try to find a taxi. I open the taxi app on my phone. I look at the screen. The screen says, "No cars available. High demand." What? No cars? This is a disaster. I start to panic. My heart is beating very fast. I am standing in the rain and I am getting completely wet. Finally, after 5 long minutes, a green taxi stops near me. I open the door and jump into the back seat. "Please, sir, please hurry. I have a train at 8 a.m. It is an emergency."
Good morning. Well, I can try, but look at the street. It is Friday morning. There is a lot of traffic today.
Oh dear. Can we take a different way? A shortcut?
The main road is completely blocked. Traffic is not moving. I will try to go through the city center, but the rain makes everything slower.
We drive for 10 minutes, then 15 minutes. I look at my watch. It is 7:45 a.m. The station is still far away. I look out the taxi window. The cars around us are completely stopped. Nobody is moving. "Excuse me, driver, is it faster if I get out and run?"
No, don't do that. It is raining heavily, and you have a big suitcase. Look, the traffic is starting to move. Cross your fingers.
At 7:55 a.m., the taxi finally stops in front of the station. I give the driver 20 euros. "Keep the change. Thank you." I grab my suitcase and I run. I run like a professional athlete. The station is huge, and there are hundreds of people everywhere. I look at the big electronic board. Train to London, 8 a.m., platform 4. I look at my phone. The time is 7:58 a.m. 2 minutes left. I run to platform 4. I see the big blue train. The lights are on. I am only 10 meters away. Suddenly, the train doors close. "No! Wait! Please open the door! I am here!" I knock on the train window. The train starts to move. Slowly at first, and then faster and faster. My train is gone. I was only 2 minutes late. Just 2 minutes. I stand on the platform. I am completely alone. Panic does not help. I need to find a solution. I walk to the ticket office. Finally, it is my turn at the desk. Excuse me, Mrs. I missed my 8 a.m. train to London. Can I use my old ticket for the next train?
Let me scan it. Ah, I see. Your ticket is a Super Saver ticket. Super Saver tickets are non-refundable. That means you cannot change them and you cannot get your money back if you miss the train. You have to buy a new ticket for £100.
100 pounds? Oh no. Please, sir, is there any way you can help me? My best friend is getting married tomorrow. I am her bridesmaid.
Oh, a wedding. Well, let me look into my system. The next train leaves at 11 a.m. Because it is an emergency, I can change your ticket as an emergency route change. You don't need to buy a new ticket. You only need to pay a small amendment fee.
Really? How much is the fee?
It is £15.
That is perfect. Can I pay by card?
Of course. Just tap your card here.
I pay the 15 pounds. The woman prints a new ticket. Platform 2 at 11 a.m. Now I have a new ticket, but I have to wait for 3 hours. I am hungry. I find a small coffee shop. I buy a large cappuccino and a chocolate muffin. The coffee shop is very full. I see a small table near the window. A man is sitting there, reading a book. I walk over. Excuse me, is this seat free?
Oh, yes, of course. Please, sit down. You look very stressed. Are you okay?
Not really. I missed my train to London this morning.
Oh no, that's terrible. Why are you going to London?
I'm going to my best friend's wedding. I am her bridesmaid.
Don't worry. The 11 a.m. train is very reliable. It is always on time.
I feel better. I take my cup of coffee, but my hands are shaking because of the stress. Suddenly, the cup slips from my fingers. Oh no. I spill my hot cappuccino all over the table, and some coffee lands on Mark's book. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. I am so clumsy today. Here, take these napkins.
It's okay, don't worry. It's just a bit of coffee. The book is old anyway. Let me help you clean the table.
Thank you so much. You are very kind. Loud train station announcement. Train doors opening. At 10:45 a.m., I say goodbye to Mark and walk to platform 2. The train to London is there. I get on the train. My ticket says Carriage C, seat 42. I find my seat, put my heavy suitcase in the luggage rack, and sit down. I close my eyes. Finally, I am safe. 2 minutes later, I hear a voice.
Excuse me? Hi. I think you are sitting in my seat.
Oh, really? Let me double check my ticket. My ticket says Carriage C, seat 42.
Yes, my ticket says seat 42 too. But look at the carriage letter. My ticket says Carriage B.
Oh, let me check the sign on the door. Oh no, I made a mistake. This is Carriage B. I entered the wrong carriage.
No problem. Carriage C is just through that door, the next coach behind us.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that. I quickly grab my heavy suitcase from the rack, apologize to the passenger, and walk into Carriage C. I find my real seat, seat 42. Now I am in the correct place. Sound of train wheels moving on tracks. Quiet atmosphere. The train starts to move. It is 11 a.m. exactly. I am finally on my way to London. I want to relax. I want to call the bride, my friend, and tell her that I am on the train. I take my phone out of my bag. I press the button. The screen is black. Nothing happens. I press it again. A red battery icon flashes, and then the phone turns off completely. My battery is dead. This is a nightmare. My digital ticket is on this phone. If the ticket inspector comes, I cannot show him my ticket, and I cannot call my friend. She is waiting for me at the station in London. I look inside my bag. I have my phone charger, but there is no USB socket near my seat. I look around the carriage. I see a young man sitting across the aisle. He has a big laptop open, and he has a portable power bank on his table. I take a deep breath and speak to him. Excuse me. I am very sorry to bother you. My phone battery just died, and my train ticket is inside the phone.
Oh, that is a bad situation.
Yes. Do you think I could borrow your power bank for just 10 minutes? I really need to turn on my phone to show my ticket.
Yes, of course. No problem. I have a charging cable too. Here you go.
Oh, thank you so much. You are saving my life right now. I plug my phone into his power bank. After 5 minutes, the phone turns on. Success! Just in time, because I see the ticket inspector walking into our carriage. I show him my electronic ticket. He scans it and nods. Perfect. I charge my phone to 50%, return the power bank to the kind man, and say thank you. Then I finally send a message to my friend. I am on the train. See you soon. The rest of the trip is beautiful and quiet. I look out the window at the green fields of England. At 2:30 p.m., the train stops. The loudspeaker says, "Welcome to London St. Pancras Station." I get off the train. The sun is shining in London. I feel so happy and relieved. This morning was an absolute disaster. I woke up late, got stuck in traffic, missed my train, spilled coffee on a stranger, entered the wrong carriage, and my phone died. But you know what? I didn't give up. I didn't panic. Every time a new problem appeared, I stayed calm. I asked for help politely, and I used my English. Sometimes things go wrong when you travel. That is life. It happens to everyone. But you don't need to worry. You just need to know exactly what to say in English, and you can solve any problem.
Now, let's look at the most useful travel vocabulary from today's crazy story. These phrases are perfect for emergency situations. For example, I missed my train, meaning I arrived too late and the train left without me. Example, oh no, I was late and I missed my train. There is a lot of traffic today, meaning there are too many cars on the road moving very slowly. We are moving slowly because there is a lot of traffic. An amendment fee, meaning the extra money you pay when you change your ticket details. Oh my gosh, you won't believe what just happened. My bag opened and my papers and things scattered everywhere. Look at this mess, papers and stuff all over the floor. Gotta gather them all up now. So, my battery died. My phone is completely dead, 0%. I can't call anyone or check my messages. Guess I'm off the grid tonight. My phone is dead. Can I borrow your power bank? I'll give it right back, I promise. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. Thank you so much for watching and reading with me today. Before you go, tell me in the comments. What is the worst travel problem you ever had? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life English stories. See you next time. Safe travels. Bye-bye.